Welcome to Sports Cards once again. If you've been watching this channel, in a recent video, I kind of did a deep dive into some of the differences between the sports card market in the US and China, and how some of the things happening in the Chinese market do influence the market in the US as well. One of the things I mentioned in that video was that I noticed that some of the cards from Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James in particular seem to go for a lot higher in China. So rather than just saying that as a general impression, I thought I'd go a little bit deeper into this, do a little bit of research, see how much specific cards are selling for on Card Hobby, one of the main Chinese sports cards platforms, and compare that to the price, the eBay comp price as well. This is mostly for my own benefit because this helps me in making some decisions, but I think it's an interesting dive. Now first, as I come across these cards, the way I kind of did this is I just went to the Card Hobby site, previous sales, and looked for cards from Michael Jordan, and then Kobe Bryant, and then LeBron James. And then with cards that I could easily find a comparison in eBay, those are the ones I'm focusing on. There's some that I had difficulty finding a comparison, I just skipped over those ones. I tried to find ones that kind of highlighted some of the learning that I got here. So let's look at the first one. So this is the 1991 Upper Deck Bulls Checklist PSA 9, which sold here on Card Hobby for about $48. Very cool card, actually. I like this one. So if we look over on eBay, we'll see that these ones have been going for anywhere between really about $18 and $30. If you look on here, if I was to just estimate something in the middle there, I might say maybe about $24 on average. So basically half. So this is one of the things I noticed. This card has a certain kind of cool factor. It's not just a normal base card, even though its raw card is basically the price of a base card. I think this cool factor makes some of the Michael Jordan cards a little bit more expensive. All right, now this is the 97 SPX Die Cut, which here on Card Hobby, very cool card. This one sells for about $75 or thereabouts, just recently. Now we look over on eBay, we can see $17.50, $45, $26. So somewhere in that range. So it could go for as high as $45, but still on Card Hobby, $75. That's a pretty big markup. I'd say this is another one that's about double the price. Next one is another one that definitely has that cool factor. This is the 91-92 Upper Deck Award Winner Holograms PSA 9, which here on Card Hobby goes for right around $113 recently. And you can see about $41, $37, $51, $55. So generally, it seems like everything's between about $37 and here's $56. So maybe you could say $45 or in the middle there. So this is one that actually is even more than double in China. Right, now here we have the 93-94 Upper Deck. This is just a base card that has him saying he's, NBA Finals MVP 3 times. PSA 9, this one's going for about $88 recently. And if we look over on eBay, here we are, $30, $20, $20. So generally within that, here's another $20 to $30 range. So I'd say about $25. This one goes for about 3 times more in China than it does in the US. And here is the 96-97 Collector's Choice, a cut above PSA 9. I really like this card. This one on Card Hobby here in China goes for about $82 recently. Over on eBay, let's look at the top here. Yeah, $30, $35, $31, $35. So let's say about $35. So still, though in China, sells for about double. So generally, this is what I'm noticing with a number of these Jordan cards. They oftentimes sell for about double the price in China as they do in the US. Not for all of them, but for cards that have a certain kind of cool factor to them and that are in the mid-tier. All right, so now moving on to Kobe Bryant. We're looking here at the 1920 Prism Base PSA 9, which sells here on Card Hobby for about $33. Just a pretty basic card, but it is a PSA 9. If we look over on eBay, we can see it goes for about, let's say, $22. So not quite as high of a markup on this one, but it's still a 50% increase from one market to the other. Now, one thing I notice about Kobe cards is it doesn't oftentimes, like for some of the cards, the markup is less than the Jordan cards, but basic cards have a markup, whereas Jordan basic cards oftentimes don't. It's almost like all of Kobe Bryant's cards are cool, whereas just specific cool cards of Jordan's are. All right, so now we're looking at the, what is this one? The 97-98 Flir Ultra. This is his second year card, not his rookie. But this one's selling for about $48 here on Card Hobby, and goes for quite a range actually. You can get them for as low as about $3, and sometimes they go up to about $15 here. So in that range, but those going for $48. So I don't know why. I don't know if this one was just people thought it was a rookie or something. I'm not sure why the huge, because this one is, you know, maybe from $7 to $48. This is like, what is that? Like a 7-time market? I don't quite. This might be an outlier a bit. And now we have the 9900 Fleer Mystique. Nice looking card. Pretty straightforward base, but it goes for $35 thereabouts here in China. Whereas on eBay, you can find this one. Here's one for $2, $1.33, $5, $8, $7. I think if I was to take the average of all these, I'd just say it's about a $5 card or so, but it went for $35. So this one also 6 times markup, 7 times rather. Now we have the 0001 Bowman's Best Kobe Bryant base card again. So this one's going for about what, $18 here on Card Hobby, raw. I know it's a little harder to compare raw because you don't know the conditions exactly. You can get at least a general sense. $18, and then it's going, here's 12, 10, 10. It's maybe about a $10 card. So it still has a bit of a markup. So this is one thing I noticed that's quite interesting. You know, Jordan, sometimes the markup is massive, sometimes the markup isn't there at all. With Kobe, there's always a markup, but usually it's smaller. But every once in a while, there's these outliers that seem to make it like extremely better, you know, more markup to Kobe Bryant cards than perhaps anybody else, perhaps even more so than Jordan or James. Okay, and the last one we're looking at here is the 2021 Hoop Slam card. So this definitely has one of those cool factors, which are oftentimes more quote-unquote cool cards go for more in China. So this one goes for about $32 on the Chinese market. I do like this card. In America, here we go. We got $14.50. We've got, there's an $18.50, 18, 18, 25. So it has a bit of a range there. So maybe we could say a $20 card or so. So it does increase a bit as well. All right, now moving on to LeBron James, we have the 2007-8 SP Authentic. PSA 9 was that? This one's about $30 here on Card Hobby. Just a base card, but it's a nice one. And then here on eBay, you can see it goes for right around $18 or so. Occasionally a little higher, occasionally a little lower, but I'm going to call this about an 18. Oh, that one there is a bit higher, but that was a bit farther back in time. So maybe even a $20 card, $21 card, something like this. Whereas in China, it's going for about 30. So again, a little bit of a markup, similar to some of the Kobe Bryants. And now we have the 2009-10 Timeless Treasures, numbered out of 99. Which you can see here is going for about $77. Or $3.99 I said. Sorry, I wrote down 99. And you can see it's going for about $50 on eBay. So from $50 up to about $77. So pretty good markup. And then here we have the 2018-19 Revolution base, but a PSA 10 version of it. It's going for about $50. So just a base card, but it is graded PSA 10. So for some people that's important. If we look over on eBay, we can see the prices vary a little bit. But maybe if we were to take these, we could say, you know, $30 to $40 in that range. So again, a bit of a markup when you go into the Chinese market. Maybe less percentage-wise than Kobe or Michael Jordan, but still a pretty solid percentage value increase in the two markets. All right, then here we have the 1920 Prism Hyped Silver. So this one goes for about $45 here in China. This is the PSA 9 silver version. Look over on eBay, you can see 33, 34, 32, maybe we call this about a $33 card. So again, from 33 on eBay to 45 on Card Hobby, another pretty solid markup. And here we have the 16-17 Donruss. Just a base card, but a cool one. It's raw. So this one's going for about $41. And then if we look over on eBay, we can see the prices vary greatly, actually. It goes anywhere from $3 to $25. So quite a significant range on that one. But in China, this one was going for how much did I say again? $41. So definitely sometimes 10 times markup, sometimes double the price, but still quite a significant difference. So anyway, this is just kind of a quick little glance. I thought this was interesting to kind of see. You know, I mentioned I've been seeing this big difference with these three players, and the market in China seems to be much hotter for them. So I just wanted to look into some specific examples to see what it actually was, and if my impression was based on reality or if it was just a false impression. If it's just a normal card, lower range, there does seem to be an increased value in China, but it seems to be kind of a small one. But the cards that are kind of have something unique about it, something that's a little bit cooler, those ones seem to have the larger markups. In the next video, I'm going to actually be going into something of a similar search, but with Chinese players who have played in the NBA, and that's another kind of interesting one to look at. So please subscribe to the channel because that will be our next video. But for now, check you later. Peace.